up, everybody? Mooski here.
Oni.
And we are now going to answer questions from you guys, our fellow listeners and watchers. Alrighty, man. Are you ready?
Yep.
Cool. So, as stated before, y'all, you could go ahead and comment down below on this YouTube video, or you could shoot us a message on Instagram and let us know, We'll always post up a little reminder on our story to let you know that it's time to answer questions. Alrighty, but yeah, man, here we go. Speaking of that, we got questions from YouTube.
Cool.
Indeed. Alright, so this is a fellow homie to all of us. Dropkick SoCal, The Born Leaders, Wrestling Rampage. It's been a while, man, but glad you're back. We have TN Couponer.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, man? He's got a couple questions for us, and he answered the one that you asked last week.
Okay.
You want his questions, or you want to hear his answer?
I want the questions.
Questions?
I forgot what the question,
no problem.
Question was.
Alright, but yeah, man. This should be interesting. So, TN Couponer, thank you, man. If Shane McMahon signs with AEW, when will he make his debut?
Probably All In.
It's either All In or...
I would leave that for a fucking pay-per-view than regular Dynamite.
It would definitely have to be... You would or you wouldn't?
I would prefer to put him in a pay-per-view.
It would have to be, yeah, but... That's a big one, and God damn it, pass. Alright, but point is, Double or Nothing is like their WrestleMania, right, man?
Yeah, and it just passed.
Alright, so they probably have to wait a little bit longer, but you know what? Who knows what they have to do to finalize that, but I would say wait for the biggest moment. Double or Nothing. I would say so, man. Double or Nothing. If all goes well, then fuck it.
And if they make it that far,
damn.
Because you never know.
I guess not, especially now that Shane. We'll see. Indeed, man. But I mean, regardless.
Right when we thought we got rid of one McMahon, here comes another.
Oh boy.
Fucking hell.
Indeed, man. They keep coming. Well,
Pause.
that's God damn it. Alrighty. But yeah, man. I would say either wait for that special big moment or just do it right away.
But it has to be a pay-per-view.
It does have to be a pay-per-view. I would say Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
We'll see. Alrighty. Oh, and last one. This one's crazy. If Shane goes to AEW, could Vince McMahon help Tony Khan?
No.
No? Like personal choice or...
I wouldn't take Vince's ideas. Because, keep in mind, there's a lot of shit that, okay, cool, he built what pro wrestling is today, but he also did a lot of damage to the pro wrestling world. So it's like, I wouldn't...
I mean, just look back at the last few years, too.
Since the Ruthless Aggression era.
I mean...
And probably even before that, but back then, it was just here and there. But once they hit the Ruthless Aggression era and a little bit 2009, 2010-ish, that's when that's when it was starting noticeable. So
yeah.
Like, I know you want more people on the fucking product, but that's not the way to go.
Indeed. But yeah, man, it feels like something Vince would do out of spite, but that would just be a terrible idea. Regardless,
because then it's gonna be like fucking WCW. It's not gonna last that long if he does that shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm just saying, if he goes to AEW, how many of the AEW OG fans or even fans overall who hate Vince will jump to WWE or Indies and they'll lose all their fucking fan base?
They probably would.
So it's like, that's not a good idea.
No, it's not.
Because the whole point of people came on AEW was to get away from Vince. So if he goes to the product that was the alternative...
That's bye-bye.
Yeah.
Indeed, but yeah, so probably not a good idea.
At least Vince, no.
I mean, Vince would probably do something like that out of spite.
I mean, Shane is still likable of the McMahons, but even then, that's like a iffy, like...
I think I'd prefer Stephanie over Shane, if I'm honest.
Yeah,
I mean,
because she was in the fucking business more than Shane.
Yeah, and she wasn't so self-centered. Never mind.
She wasn't.
No, indeed, she wasn't.
I mean, she had that character, but she wasn't that.
She wouldn't book herself to freaking...
win every fucking... Yeah.
Whatever.
But what was his answer to the...
Oh, yeah, so that's it for his questions, man. And he answered your Braun Panties match question. If they brought that back. He went with a tag team. Congrats, man. He said, tag team Braun Panties match. Sky Blue, Tony Storm, like that, man, versus Liv and Tiffany Stratton. I'm down.
I can see that. I can see that.
Heck yeah. Sky Blue and Tony, oh my god. Absolutely.
Tiffany
the Blue Storm.
No, shut the fuck up.
That's a good idea. You got that.
But that sounds like a blue pill brand.
Blue pill? What? Ah, whatever.
There is a fucking shit like call that.
Sponsor us. I don't know.
No, fuck no.
Okay, whatever. But you were saying?
This fucking asshole. There's Stratton and Liv. Like, that's a good combination right there.
Indeed. I mean, they're great too. Character, wrestling ability. I would definitely pick Tiffany Stratton, but
no, we're talking about Brown Panties matches. There's no wrestling skills in that shit.
I was gonna say they could have fit in the Divas era too.
No,
where that didn't matter.
Yeah, no.
Okay, whatever. The point is, I'm glad they're in this era. Okay, but yeah, awesome choices, man. Alrighty, are you ready for the next set?
Come on.
All right, here we go, man. So, we got questions from our homies, the Reign of Wrestling. All right, specifically, it looks like Migs.
Okay.
All right, man, so he's got two. Interestingly enough, we were talking about this on the last episode. I shouldn't, whatever. How do you think the Lucha Bros will do in WWE? Cero Miedo. He made sure to write that in there.
It depends.
I feel like I wouldn't be against that.
It depends.
At the same time, though, I know, and they could do it. They would have to go through the whole, like, the WWE style of wrestling, which they could do.
I think they already have it.
I would say so, too, but they might have to go through NXT just to, like, double check, but as long as they don't limit them too much, because sometimes that can happen, and we totally get it, like, it's for a certain product-wise and whatnot, the visuals and everything, it's a little bit different than, like, independents and, like, other, like, promotions do it, They have their own style, and that's fine.
I mean, but at the same time, like, they're... At least Penta is in his 40s, or getting to his 40s. So you can't really do the same moves as he did as he was in fucking... What was it? PWG?
That's true, yeah.
Like, so he can't do the same moves anymore.
No, he can't.
But, he's already a Ruko.
But, dude, he wouldn't be able to do the whole, Can he do the Made in Japan move? His finisher?
Which one?
The Made in Japan thing, where it's like, he flips them over almost like a pump handle, and it looks... You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, okay, no, probably because it's not a pile driver.
Maybe. But he also does the pile driver, where it's like double leg hook pile driver and shit.
Yeah, but there's not a pile driver, though.
Is it not?
No.
He's got two of those, whatever.
But he's not, like, limited to those two finishers. He has more.
Right.
Pero, I mean, it depends on Triple H and the whole board, like, how they want to have them being portrayed. As long as they're not teamed up with Ray,
the LWO,
Dragon Lee, Andrade, y Legado, we're good. If they somehow mix them up, they fucked up.
We might get that Rey Mysterio retirement match.
Yeah, I don't care about that. Like, that could happen. But as long as they don't team him up with Rey Mysterio, we're good.
They'll just end up betraying him again.
I mean, Rey Mysterio's the ultimate babyface. Like,
I know.
Like, yeah. But I'm just saying.
Indeed. But, man, it's exciting, Never would have thought, But, yeah.
I had a feeling it was going to happen, but not this soon. Because I still thought that Penta was younger. So I thought he had, like, at least a couple more years, but...
I mean, we might get a couple more years from Ray. Phoenix.
I mean, he's going to be there regardless.
True.
But the whole point that they're going to WWE because Penta wanted to bring his brother. Like, he didn't want to leave him.
Nah, you kind of have... They're a legit tag team. You get one,
you
get the other.
Deal.
Indeed. No, gotta...
Ooh, they could probably with the whole WWE shit, they could probably work people in TNA.
Dude, that'd be sick.
You know why Triple H is doing that whole fucking deal with TNA, right? The whole point was that Triple H wanted to bring up TNA to WWE level as far as wrestling. Because the TNA wrestlers, they're not used to wrestling in front of big-ass crowds like WWE. So he's like, dude, if we're gonna do anything good for the pro wrestling business, we have to bring up the wrestling business, not keep it as where they're at.
I like that.
And I think he said it in a fucking at the media scrum for SummerSlam, because they asked him like, "What's this whole shit?" And the whole point is like he wants to bring him up, not create that whole fucking if I want to be in front of a big crowd, I have to either be at WWE or AEW. Like no, like there's options, but
you can work together. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Because now if you look at it, if you're in GCW, there's a chance you're gonna work with a WWE dude.
There's a chance, and he lets WWE people go to GCW.
And if you're at TNA, you got a chance to work with a WWE dude. If you're in Japan, depending on what promotion you're in, there's a possibility you're gonna work with a WWE dude.
Mostly Noah and stuff.
But you know what I'm saying?
It's like, a good one too.
Triple H is trying to rebuild the pro wrestling world, like pretty much undo everything Vince did.
Pretty much, yeah. But now that's good obviously good for him. Like awesome. But yeah, come on. Damn little... Sorry.
Little glitch.
Yeah, little glitch. But we're good. There's a glitch in Matrix, you know? All that stuff, if you believe in that crap.
So what's next?
And that'll fix up. Alright, man. But yeah, his last question... Kind of a question mostly for you. Because I already did it. Let me get an interview. Yeah!
Like, how do you mean an interview?
I guess, you know, like he does. Like, go check him out, guys. He does all the quizzes and stuff.
I mean, I'm down.
You gotta go somewhere, man. Wrestling Guy store or something.
So, yeah.
We'll plan that out. Yeah, you know, we got some stuff.
Yeah,
we got stuff, because, you know, he already quizzed me. He's got to quiz you. He's got to quiz Levante in person. Be on the lookout. You never know. If you're a wrestling fan, you just may end up with Reign of Wrestling and getting quizzed.
Yeah.
Indeed. But yeah, man, that's about it. Alrighty, so time for the next set. Alright, another fellow homie of ours. We got Tommy from the Wrestling Rampage. Alright, man.
Yo.
Are you ready?
What's up?
Alrighty, now I feel like we might have answered this one already, Tommy. I don't quite remember.
The Intercontinental shit?
Who was the worst Intercontinental?
Yeah, we answered that already.
Is that the infamous one where I took forever to answer?
I was one of them.
Or was it the U.S. title?
It was one of them. Actually, both, fucker.
Okay, true. There's just a lot of champions. His was the Mountie and Dean Douglas.
Damn. That went hella back.
Yeah, no, they love the old school stuff, man.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. You know, Pops grew up in the territory eras and stuff like that. They've been watching forever.
Okay.
They grew up around OVW, you know?
Nice.
But I'm still going to go with... I think I said Ricochet last time, right?
I think I said Miz.
Yeah, you said Miz. I still disagree with you on that, man.
No, fuck that fool.
Whatever.
Fuck.
I mean, Ricochet had it for like a month or something, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad that he dropped it to Gunther, because then we got the... whatever, you know, greatest.
Man, shut the fuck up.
Whatever.
Go next question.
Okay, do you prefer Damian Priest as a heel or a babyface?
As a heel.
I gotta say heel too, because he's
like he's a good babyface.
He is, but
I prefer him as a heel.
Yeah, he's likable, you know. He is very much, but I don't know. Like his heel turn was like what he needed, you know. Now he's got the whole anti-hero thing going.
Yeah, because his anti-hero's not really.
Not really, yeah. But he could do either, you know. Man. Speaking of how babyface, man, like, supposedly the Judgment Day actually started crying when they found out that they were gonna be broken up because they got so close as friends.
Yeah, because they actually they would eat with each other.
Yeah, freaking Dom made fucking Rhea.
Why are you calling him Dom?
Did I say Dom?
Yeah, you fucking did.
Fucking Dominic. Fucking Dominic made Rhea and Damien his padrinos or some shit. Like, I don't know.
For his wedding or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Godfather, godmother, I guess. Yeah.
No, that not in the wedding shit situation.
Oh, different situation. Gotcha.
Because that's like more like a witness than.
Gotcha. But they have padrinos for everything, man.
Yeah.
Fucking shit. Padrino for graduación, you name it, all that stuff. But,
yeah, that's pretty much just whoever's gonna cover the bill that day. That's what it is.
But point is, yeah, you know, they got really close, and it showed. So yeah, I mean, like, no lie, I think definitely better as a heel, but he definitely could do babyface too.
Okay.
Way to go, DP. Alrighty. Alright, man. Last and final question.
What's up?
He sees Roman Reigns, Usos, and Sami Zayn versus the new Bloodline War Games. Do we agree?
No,
I do.
I don't.
Want to explain?
There's no point to it. For bringing back Sami Zayn.
I mean, he had
But you could bring in anybody else. There's no point for Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is doing his own shit.
I gotta disagree with that, man.
But,
I think Sami Zayn had that great run in the Bloodline, the honor.
Yeah, but why bring in the fucking War Games shit?
I mean,
Survivor Series, yes, but War Games, no. Because you don't got enough members.
I mean, you could still get Hikuleo somehow.
Yeah, but dude, it's not enough members. Because how many are the Roman Reigns is 1? Usos was 3 right there.
Sami Zayn would be 4.
Okay, who's their 5th?
You could probably go with like Hikuleo or Jacob Fatu if he is secretly with Roman.
I'm not gonna. You think Hikuleo's gonna really betray his brother who's on the other fucking side?
Brother versus brother? Why not? I don't know.
I mean, that it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, but nah.
But also,
I'm already turned off for the fucking Bloodline storyline, anyways.
Yeah.
Because it's taking way too fucking long just to fucking...
I've been hearing a few other things too. This would be stupid. I will say this, that they're thinking, what if Cody joins Roman? That I would have to disagree with.
I mean, I would understand that shit, but Cody has nothing to do with fucking the Bloodline.
Yeah.
I'm like, Cody has to have a match that day as being, champion.
Right.
But, like, no.
Right.
That whole Bloodline shit, I hope it ends soon, because it's like, it's way overdue.
Yeah. Well, there's one more speculation, which, if it happens, awesome. But if it doesn't, he's just too busy. The Rock joining Solo's Bloodline.
Dude, he didn't even join. He didn't even bother showing up in the last Survivor Series. What makes you think he's gonna show up this year's?
I don't know.
And is that even in LA? You really think he's gonna do that?
That's right. Damn it, Triple H! You could,
Like, and he didn't even show up to this last year's WrestleMania's LA shit. So that's why I'm like, fuck Rock. You don't need that fool. That fool's gonna gaslight everybody saying, "Oh, it was my plan," because I did it for The Rock. Like, fuck you, motherfucker. Cause I saw how the people were like. We're booing. And I saw their passion, so I decided, you know what? I'm gonna back away from the WrestleMania plans. Like, fucker, it's because everybody saw it, and you saw that
we didn't
want you, bro.
No.
And it wasn't your decision; it was somebody else's decision.
Indeed.
We just saying it was yours, fucker.
That is funny, indeed, man. But if anything, honestly, most likely, way I see it, it's just gonna be Roman, Usos, and Sami. Solo Sikoa, the Tonga twins, and Jacob.
I want to see Sami though.
Hikuleo then, instead of Sami.
And that's if they bring him in before
bring him, yeah.
Because you do have time, but at the same time, it's like, you already saw what happened with the Botch King. Every fucking pay-per-view he be botching.
Freaking Patchy?
Yeah.
I mean, bro, he's
he's a good worker, and by now everybody's saying that he's doing it on purpose. But even then, it's like, come on, dog.
Give him a break. He's got one eye.
This was before he got that one eye.
I know.
So shut the fuck up.
Whatever.
Next question.
The point is, that is it. Sorry. It's my old phone anyways. Who cares? That is it for Tommy. All right, man. Are you ready?
Let's see.
Another homie of ours. One of the fellow born leaders, Damo.
Oh, please tell me that he actually rolled something right.
He did. All right, so he's got two. Are you ready?
All right, what's up?
All right, first one. How do you feel if they add a woman's speed belt? No.
It wouldn't make sense. The speed belt right now is cool as a concept of what they have, but the thing is, you have to be on X to watch them. Yeah. That's the only thing I don't like about it. And also, if they would have really made it a speed belt, like how it's like their version of the X Division or whatever the fuck, make it strictly for the cruiserweights. But then you actually have to have cruiserweights.
I mean, they kind of do. I mean,
but they don't have a lot like they used to, because they let everybody go. But the concept, I don't like the X Division. Not X Division. I don't like the speed title. It's weird. It's whack. I mean, cool that they had Ricochet and Andrade win it, but there's no point for it.
But even then,
But I do like their tournament concept for it. I do like that. I prefer that they did that with the mid card belts. Mm-hmm. Have tournaments for it. It's like so that not every jackass goes for the fucking belt, you know?
Gotcha.
Like so there's a variety of contenders. And, you know, whatever, like I prefer that shit than the way they're doing it now, but that belt shouldn't have been made. That concept shouldn't have been made.
There's no point in it. I mean, Speed was fine for what it is, but why is there a championship? And plus, Andrade doesn't even come out on the main roster with the championship, so they're not even treating it seriously.
I know he ain't.
No one is. Like, oh my god.
You know, but
like, even the NXT champions come on freaking SmackDown and Raw with their NXT championships. You know that's being taken seriously.
Yeah, but the X is just a filler.
Yeah,
all it is just a filler.
They shouldn't even bother to make a. I like the concept of X. I like the concept of Speed, but they just shouldn't have made a championship.
Like they should have just gotten into the concept of the whole tournament style. Mm-hmm. Not like beat the clock tournament style, but just the tournament style itself.
Winner, and maybe the winner gets a shot at a championship like the IC or the US, depending on their brand, maybe.
And that would have been better.
That would have been better, but now it's a freaking pointless.
It's just exclusive for X, and if you're on it, it's not that important. I mean, they give you wrestling content on X, which is cool.
You get some screen time, I guess.
But at the same time, it's like it's not worth not worth watching it. To be honest,
sorry, Damo, but I mean, what's the point of?
I don't think Damo was a. Does he like that?
I don't know.
I don't even know if he's on X.
Is he?
I know Levante is, but not Damo.
But point is, yeah, I mean, like, sorry, man, but if they're not taking the male one seriously, why even bother with a female one? Just, no.
Okay, next question.
All right.
Start cussing them out.
No. He's only got one more. Oh, that was actually part of it. And why they don't bring it out, the championship belt.
We just answered it, fucker. Like, next question.
Sorry, man. But yeah.
This one just bat on me like, fucker.
I mean, I just... Speed's not being taken seriously, man. It's just not. All right, man. Last one. Another fellow born leader, Levante F. Smith.
Alrighty.
Indeed, him, Drake, and all the other Canadians are so happy.
Stop mentioning that name, fucker!
All right! Whatever. I prefer Kendrick Lamar anyways.
No, shut the fuck up!
What?
Shut the fuck up!
Damn, all right, whatever.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, man. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, he's got some questions for us. This one's interesting. What's your favorite non-US PLE?
None of them. I have to fucking stay up, or I have to wake up way too early to catch them. None of them.
I gotta say it's between Puerto Rico and France, because those audience members were just killing it.
He said pick one, fucker.
All right, I'm gonna go with Puerto Rico because I don't know, man. Those guys were like just rambunctious, man. I love that. But yeah, I'm gonna give Puerto Rico first place, France second. Like, you gotta love it, man, indeed. Okay. But yeah. Alrighty. Oh shit. WWE Faction Mount Rushmore. So the 4 greatest factions in WWE.
DX is number 1.
DX is number 1 for sure.
Heart Foundation is number 2.
Heart Foundation. What about there's Evolution?
No.
You wouldn't put Evolution? I would have to put Evolution on mine.
I wouldn't put it on there.
I would put Evolution on mine.
Well, actually, no. Ministry of Darkness is 3.
I'm going with that. Okay, that's my 4 right there.
And
you can't say NWO, right? Because
they were never really a faction in WWE.
No, that's mine right there. They're DX, Revolution, Ministry of Darkness, and DX, Revolution. Evolution.
I'm like, who the fuck is Revolution?
My bad.
So
the Heart Foundation and what's his name? Oh, Ministry of Darkness.
DX, Heart Foundation, Ministry of Darkness.
It's a good one. A lot of factions.
I would say the Radicals.
Radicals?
But they weren't really a faction, but technically they were, but at the same time they weren't.
I mean, I think you could count that.
Yeah. Yeah, I prefer those, and because Evolution was cool, but you already knew it wasn't really a fucking faction. All it was
It was really meant to bring up Batista and Randy Orton.
But in reality, it didn't. It just put Triple H war on the map.
Well, it definitely helped out Batista. And
it was during the fucking Reign of Terror.
That's true. Well, it was slowly declining.
But yeah, if I had to choose those four, I had to have the fucking Heart Foundation on that shit.
You kind of have to. You gotta put the Ministry, man. I mean, I didn't get to catch the Attitude Era, but I was always an Undertaker fan. You have to look back. The crazy evil shit. The sacrifices and shit. Hell yeah.
But it wasn't even just that. It was just like how he would grab wrestlers whose characters had no more meaning. Like Midian and Viscera. Like, he took them in and changed their character.
True.
Dude, even the fucking Brood was part of that shit.
The Brood was, yeah. Did you hear the story about him, what was his name? Dan Severn? The old school, like, mixed martial artist.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Yeah, how he refused to do the 666 thing. Yeah, now that story's crazy if you guys get a chance to look that up. But yeah, no, like, indeed, some cool factions there, man.
Kind of funny how that fool is now the other, yeah. Undertaker, not, yeah.
Yeah.
What was this?
Okay, he's got one more. This is cool. If WWE gave you one free replica title, which one would you pick? I know you hated Levante, but bro, nothing beats Big Goldie. Not sorry. Big Goldie.
Which Big Goldie?
The one in
there's two of them.
The one that in WWE, because I know it started off in WCW, but I grew up with the one in WWE.
Because I'm saying because the WCW one doesn't have the ruby gemstones.
Right.
WWE has the ruby gemstones.
That one.
And to me, I prefer the WCW one.
The Big Goldie without the gemstones?
Yeah.
I could see that. Yeah, just so you know, that is Levante's favorite title belt.
Yeah, because to him it's basic, but to me it's like, that's 10 pounds of gold.
Yeah, it's the simplicity of it, man. It just...
Either that or the Undisputed title.
The one when they mixed it, that was after Jericho won it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good too. They still had a little bit of
the one that Eddie won eventually. But
right. From Rock?
Yeah.
It still had a little bit of like the Eagle and the World and all that stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good looking one too. But
wait, what's his favorite title?
Oh, his favorite title, I think it was the white strap IC title.
Oh,
correct me if I'm wrong, dude. Correct me
I was
if I'm
about
wrong.
to talk shit.
Oh shit! That's
no, because I thought his favorite title was like the newer ones. I'm like, fuck that shit.
The what?
The newer WWE titles.
I mean,
like,
they're not
like, dude, they're whack.
Yeah, I mean, some of them, you know, they're not too bad. But yeah, that new IC title is definitely not a good looking one. But whatever. But yeah, no. I mean, I can't go. I mean, bro, I got Big Oldie here on this packet, and I got Ray with Big Oldie's better, bro. Alrighty, and P.S. P.S. That effing 90s guy from the last week is the real Posinator.
Well, technically, this fool is the assistant to the Posinator.
What? Because
he knows, like, in the fucking messages, it's like, no, and he still asked them. So that's on you. That's more on you than on him.
What, I'm the Posistant or something? I don't know.
Yeah, don't shut the fuck up.
Like, I don't know, like
don't be talking like the first one.
Whatever, man. But point is, yeah. But yeah, if you guys get a chance, go check out effing 90s guy too. He makes some great like graphic art. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, wrestling, like video games, sports, you name it. Yeah, and you already know, man. Only loves your questions, so go ahead. Whatever.
Man, I'm a whole fucking veto, a whole bunch of shit.
Okay. All right, everybody. So that does it for your questions, but a new concept here. We will now ask you guys questions like we did last time. So it was kind of fun, so we're just going to do that now again. But yeah, now we have questions for you guys. You had something, man?
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
Okay. So what are your take on this? Should WWE merge their tag team titles? Since they're obviously not using the tag team titles like how they're supposed to. Yay or nay on the whole merging the tag team titles? Just having one for everybody. At least on the main roster. NXT could keep their own. But one for the main roster.
And that way, like, they could just switch around from brand to brand?
Yeah, so the tag teams could go jump back and forth.
I mean,
The tag team champions, not the actual tag teams, you know. Like do what they did with the Undisputed Belt in 02, 03?
Uh-huh.
Like, the champion traveled to both shows. And, I mean, that way they're actually using whoever's the champion, not doing what, like, the Usos did, where they had the whole fucking chokehold on them titles and never really defended it on either brand. So, come on.
Yeah, alrighty. Interesting. Is that it, man?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have one that is...
What?
It's similar to championships.
Dilo.
So, how do I word this? So, you know how Ric Flair is considered a 16-time world champion?
Yeah.
However, most of those championships are from NWA.
Yeah.
So, he's won... How many times has he won the official, like, WWE championship?
Well, I'm guessing like twice.
Twice? Like, he won it in the Royal Rumble in 92, right?
90.
Was it in 92?
One of them.
It
was one of them.
He won it in the Royal Rumble.
And then he won it again later on, but it was in the 90s.
So, yeah, so you see, that's the thing. So...
And that's that they're only counting those. They're not counting the other world championships.
In other promotions,
in
right?
other territories. So he's not a 16-time.
So that's the thing, man. So they're still calling him a 16-time world champion. But in that case, then wouldn't you also, like, count the other championships? Like, for example, that AJ won in TNA or stuff like that. That would add to, like...
They count them.
Do they?
Yeah. When they say AJ Styles, he's a world champion.
Yeah, but, like...
But they don't count, like, how many times he won it, but they count it as that.
But, like, I don't know, man. Like, then
you gotta keep in mind, when he came in and when they said world champion, they were still counting the NJPW one. But they were still at beats with TNA.
But were they saying things like, how many times they won it? 3?
What?
The WWE title, 3?
I can't remember.
Give or take. Well, let's say 3. A 3-time champion, but he
a 3-time world champion.
3-time world champion in WWE, but would you also count the amount of times he's won it in TNA?
You have to count it. You have to count all of them.
But are they calling him? Like, in that case, let's say that amounts to, I don't know, 9, but they don't...
You have to. Because if they're called world champions or world titles, they have to be counted as world titles. Unless you say, oh, he's a TNA champion, then that's a whole different shit.
Yeah, but...
It's like the WWE Championship. Do I consider that a world title? No, because it's only for WWE. A world title is like the world heavyweight title, like Big Goldie. That's the world heavyweight title that is considered for everybody. When it's like the Universal, is like, no, that's only for specific brand or whatever. I don't consider that a world title.
Right. But still, man, I mean, I feel like they don't.
Well, but then at the same time, you got to keep in mind when you're talking about this shit, you're talking about the Vince era where he pretty much had a fucking, like, the doors closed for everybody, saying like, we can't mention these guys.
But that's the thing. Even then, he would still call Ric Flair a 16-time world champion when he was mostly in NWA and not WWE.
Yeah, because NWA is the parent company to WWE because WWE came out of the NWA.
NWA, I mean, that kind of makes sense too. But then again, TNA also kind of did too.
Yeah, but they're not. But at that time, they were competition.
Right.
You're putting way too much thought into this.
It's something...
Like, dude, let's just put it like this. Vince is not around anymore.
Right.
So, does it matter? No. Because it's like, they're going to be called world champions regardless because Triple H is now acknowledging that there's actual other promotions that have their own world championships.
Absolutely.
But the thing is, when Vince was around, he's like, he didn't consider anybody a world champion because there was supposedly nobody at their level. Which there wasn't.
Or they even existed.
Or even... AEW is a whole different shit.
Or even existed. That's what it's...
Because I don't, like, for example, with AEW, do I consider them world champions? No. Because they're not affiliated, they weren't affiliated with anybody. They didn't come out of NWA. They didn't come out of AAA. They didn't come out with somebody that actually has historical roots with
NWA?
World Championship. AAA came out of Consejo came out of NWA. WWE came out of NWA. NJPW came out of NWA.
NJPW, really?
Because what's his name? The dude that created NJPW?
He just passed away, right?
Inoki.
Inoki?
He was in NWA. So if you break it down, like these are the main promotions where you could say, oh yeah, these are legit world champions. AEW is not a legit world champion. Like they could consider him a world champion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotcha.
TNA, Consejo, AAA. I think GCW because they came out of NWA. I think somehow.
They did too. Holy crap!
I think. Don't quote me on that. ECW came out of NWA because they were NWA, ECW.
Eastern Championship Wrestling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a whole different shit, but they considered anybody from NWA as world champion.
Gotcha.
But there was like a specific way of doing it.
That makes sense, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Because I don't know, they haven't... Point is, what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments down below. But yeah. That's about it for me, man. That started a whole discussion, so I'm interested in seeing what they say too.
Watch, they're gonna say the same shit.
We'll see, man. But yeah, that is it, guys. Remember, send us in some questions, Instagram, YouTube, and yeah, from now on, expect some questions from us at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. But yeah, hope this was fun. We got one more coming out tomorrow. Are you ready, man?
Yeah.
In that case, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Dropkick, subscribe, all that stuff, you know. Peace out. Indeed.